everybody, and welcome to another outstanding show. I'm Kuo Po, and this is one show that features Singapore's best young talents. Today's our second episode. I have to say thank you very much to everybody who has sent in your comments and also your raving reviews about our very first episode, which starred our musical theatre princess, Melissa Hacker. Well, if you have any comments, please do write down below and send it to us fast because, you know, this is a live show. Internet might not be so fast, so good if we can have your comments really early. If you have any questions for our studio guests, please also send them to us, okay? All right, and if you have any performances that you'd like to share with us, hashtag AOS Live. Now, today is a very special show. You know why? Can you guess? I'm dressed in red and white. That's right, it's our National Day special. Now, Singapore is turning 55 on August the 9th, and we want to commemorate the show, so our second episode is definitely dedicated to Singapore for her 55th birthday. And our studio guests today are two young Singapore best young talents, They are Jyotsnaa, Jayashanker and Loic Lastannet. Both of them will be performing for Singapore at the National Day concert held at the Stars Theatre. So they will be our studio guests today. And before we shoot them any questions, why don't we watch them and their journey and listen to their stories on how they became performers.
I started performing when I was 2 years old and I did an emotion performance. Then I did a piano concert, and after that, during my holidays, I went to a theatre camp. Then I got into singing and I joined my school choir. In year 2018, when I was modeling, my mother and I saw AOS and we were very impressed. And so my mother sent me to a trial class and I liked it a lot. So AOS has helped me get into Challenge 2019 and NTP 2020. Performing arts has also helped me make new friends and meet new people, and it has given me opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten without. I'm Loic, and this is my journey.
I remember that I was just 3 years old when I began my performing arts journey. So my mom had signed me up for a singing competition called Pop Star of the Year. Lately at AOS, I attended the DSA lessons to get into my desired secondary school. I have had quite a few performances on stage, such as being part of the Child Day charity concert for 4 years consecutively, being part of the National Day Parade, and this year will be my 3rd year. And earlier this year, I actually went to Beijing for the Beijing Arts Festival, where I won a gold medal for rapping a Chinese rock song. And I was also invited by CCTV China to do the special Chinese version of Sesame Street. Overall, performing arts has really helped me become the person I am today, and I really love it. It isn't just part of my life, it is my life. I am Jyotsnaa Jayashanker, and this is my journey.
And hello there, Jyotsnaa Jayashanker and Loic Lastannet. Welcome to another outstanding show live. This is our second episode, and welcome.
Hi everyone!
Hi!
Hey, if you have any questions for Jyotsnaa and Loic, please send them now. You know the internet is so fast, right? So if you send the questions now, we might be able to receive it at the end of the episode. Not really, but maybe next year. Hey, how are you guys doing?
Great!
Thanks for coming to Academy of Stars AOS Live. This is a very special episode because this is all about
National Day
Parade!
Exactly. And it is coming, right? Next week, August the 9th. And it is our, how many years already? Let me see. What birthday is this? See if you know.
55th.
Ah, you're still hesitating. 55th, of course it's 55th, yeah. And this is very special here because both of you are performing for the National Day concert, which will be held at the Star Vista Theater, which hosts 5,000 people, but unfortunately not 5,000 people can be there.
50 people.
50 people, but 3 million people will be watching you, right? Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to be asking you questions about your experience, your life story. This is a life story. First thing first, what are your roles in this coming concert?
So we are Heartlanders, and our role is to dance along with all the other dancers on stage.
Okay, so you are there to dance along and you sing along too?
Yeah, we can sing
You
along.
can sing. Are you guys kind of signed some kind of contract, right?
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
confidential. So if y'all want to know, do check out our National Day Parade on the day itself.
Okay, fine. End of show. Okay, so you've signed a non-disclosure agreement. I understand that, but I'm sure there's some information that's public, right? So you can tell us more about that. So you guys are dancing on stage, and you're singing with some celebrities. You're having fun, and it's so okay. So tell me, what is this concert about? What is it about? What is there a story or what?
So this year, contrasting to all the other years of NDP, where it's a lot of fun and songs, this year we actually follow a story. So it'll really be about how Singapore has had our journey so far and how we're overcoming COVID together as one nation.
Okay, that's public information, right? Yes. Okay, so Jyotsnaa, you have done the NDP, together with Loic this year, but last year you were also in the 2019 performance, right? And I remembered us being in the hot sun, not like this year when you were in a nice aircon place, right? So why don't you tell our home viewers there about our experience last year?
So last year in NDP, it was actually really interesting because there was so many people taking part in the NDP and there were so many diversified items. So every rehearsal, it would actually be really, really hot. Like we would basically be bathing in the sun. It was so hot, we would sweat a lot. But at the same time, it was a really enjoyable experience because all of us got to dance and sing our hearts out on stage.
So what's the difference between this year and last year? This year I said that you're in a theater. And last year we were in a hot sun. So how's your rehearsal? What's the difference? How's your rehearsals like?
So actually the number of rehearsals has kind of reduced a little bit because of like COVID and everything. And even in the rehearsals, we have to wear our masks at all times except when we're eating. And like we have to maintain social distancing. Oh yeah. Oops.
Oh no.
But yeah,
Forgot
we
our
do
masks.
have to maintain social distancing at all times. So because of that, there is a reduced number of participants during each item. And yeah, because of COVID, we also have to follow the precautionary measures.
Loic,
Yes.
well, you seem to be in the limelight, this last couple of months. I think last month you were on the virtual choir for Child 8 2020. It's called Virtually Yours. And then you're in NDP. So tell us about this Child 8 involvement that you had. You were also one of the lead singers in the virtual choir, right?
Child 8 2020 is very different from Child 8 2019 because we had to do everything by recording. So I did it in my living room with the help of my father, and we got stitched up on a giant mosaic, and it was 360, so we could scroll around and see everyone if we wanted to see different people. It was really exciting.
Yeah, it was a virtual thing. I know. I had motion sickness watching you, finding you.
Right, 360, you have to turn the screen all the time.
Yeah, I know. But that was really exciting. I thought they did a great job with it. Talking about Child 8, Jyotsnaa, you seem like a fixture in Child 8. How many years have you been on it? And tell us about it.
So I started in 2016 and I did it up till last year, 2019, so altogether 4 years. So in 2016, my role was being part of the Little Mix medley, where I just sang like in a group of 4. Then in 2017, I did a duet with my brother Aditya on a song called Mustafa, and it was a really big item. Then 2018, it was about it was a Junkin Jukebox Drive. So basically all the previous years, all the decades, and our different songs. So we did the 1960s item, and we sang Fun 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 by the Beach Boys. And for 2019, we were accompanied by Academy of Stars. So through Academy of Stars, we performed a Disney medley where we did a collection of songs from the different Disney films, and that was really exciting.
Wow. Okay, so that's a lot of history in Child 8. But I think the one that I most remembered about you in Child 8 was your peacock costume in 2017. And correct me if I'm wrong, every time you go to the toilet, you needed help.
Yes, that is not wrong. And reason being actually to have the peacock outfit, like the really nice peacock thing that went up, to have that to stand up, they actually had to put iron rods into the outfit. So every time I needed to go to the toilet, I had to hold it, and I couldn't really go because like I had a mic pack on and I had like my outfit on. So it was really tough to like pull it down. So I just had to hold it in.
You had to hold it in?
Yep. I actually had to
I
go
wonder
to
how many hours did you have to hold it in?
I actually had to go to the toilet at the start of the show, and it ended about 3 hours later. So I waited 3 hours.
Okay, I wouldn't do that if I was older. Yeah, you know about
Don't do it.
yeah, UT. You know what's UT? You know what's UT?
No.
Okay, go home, ask your moms about it. What's UT? Okay, so that was your peacock costume. Yes, I remember that very well. It's a beautiful costume. It was outstanding.
It was very beautiful.
It was the one. I mean,
loved
I
it.
think that year the costumes were really great. And Loic, thank you for joining us in Academy of Stars. And you had a great opportunity last year to have a big show, and then this year more big shows. Yeah. Okay. So now, since all these big shows have a lot of rehearsals, and the rehearsals are usually on the weekend, in the evenings, do you mind that these rehearsals take you away from your friends?
Not really. We really like the rehearsals because we can
Microphone up.
because we can spend a lot of time with our friends during break, and it's really exciting to dance with the dancers and sing along with the celebrities, and yeah.
Actually, to be honest, during rehearsals, we aren't really taken away from our friends because our friends are right over there with us. So during like the items where we're waiting for our item to begin, we actually spend lots of time with our friends, and that's what really excites us about every single rehearsal and keeps us going.
You know, I really have to kind of make some comments about your rehearsals in the weekend. You know why? I don't like it because it takes you away from us. Every time you guys have your NDP and your Child 8, and every Saturday I'm like, where are you guys? You know, I miss you guys so much when you guys go for rehearsals. But I'm so happy for you all because these are the reasons why we do the things we do. You practice really hard, and we get into shows, and then there are shows of different levels. And I'm ever so proud of you guys representing Academy of Stars, being on these big shows, you know, from Child 8 to National Day, and we had the ASEAN show, we had, you know, I lose count. Okay, and now we have another outstanding show right now, right? Okay, so let me ask you, singing competitions, okay? Loic, have you taken part in any singing competitions?
I'm not really sure. I don't
Too
think
old to
so.
remember, is it?
I think so.
Okay, but this one next to you, has been taking part in singing competitions since she's 3 years old. And she's actually a grand champion of Pop Star of the Year. It was a series of singing competition that we ran in Kids Performing Academy of the Arts. So, Jyotsnaa, you want to talk about that?
Sure. So actually, the first time I took part in Pop Star of the Year was in 2012 when I was 3 years old. So I was still in my diapers, but I remember that teacher KP sent me up on stage, and being the little kid that I was really excited just to be a quarterfinalist. So the next few years, actually, I was a little bit disappointed because I didn't even make it to the finals. But then after 3 years of trying again and again, finally in the 4th year, I was really happy that I was able to get the first prize in the younger category. But unfortunately, since we were in the younger category, we were not legible to participate in the overall championship. So I decided to take it 1 year's break, and then I decided to join the older category to take part in trying out for the overall championship. And I was really happy to have emerged as the grand champion, the youngest grand champion of Pop Star of the Year.
So you finally became qualified for the older category, you mean, because you grew up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. And what lesson do we have to teach all our viewers out there based on the fact that you tried it from 3, 4 years old? Okay, 3 years old you were illegal because we were starting at 4 years old. So you came on and I remembered you and I said, oh wow, you're so cute. I put you on stage anyway, right? And then you went through the years and you attempted, you failed, you attempted, you failed. Then you went on to win first prize, but then you still couldn't qualify for the Grand Championship. So what is that lesson that we want to teach our viewers out there?
Resilience.
Very good, resilience.
Actually, from this experience, I seriously learned that it was really very important to keep trying and to never give up, because even when people around me told me to like just give up, and it would make me even more disappointed if I did not win again. But I just decided to keep trying because from I've heard this saying before, failure is the mother of all success. So just keep trying and bounce back up even harder than before.
So we all learned that from Jyotsnaa today, yeah? Loic, you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't succeed the first time, you try and try and try and try and try and try again, right?
And try.
And try, that's right. So I think you've done so many shows, both of you. Loic, you're beginning this fantastic journey of performances. Already you've done so much. So what are your favorite, each of you, your favorite performances so far?
It's hard to say because I don't remember all of my performances, but I think it would be Child Day 2019 because it was the first time I was in a big show with people I didn't know, and it was also the first time I actually performed with a celebrity. His name was Dick Lee, and he's a very nice artist. So I made new friends, and I got to know my AOS friends even more because we spent so much time together while the others were doing their parts. So yeah.
Okay, how about you, Jyotsnaa? Which is your favorite?
I have no clue because to me every single performance is important, and I guess all of them have been really memorable to me, and every one of my performances has taught me an important life lesson. But I guess one of the most memorable ones would have to be Child Day 2016 and 2017, because 2016 being my first time participating in Child Day, so that was really, really exciting. And for 2017, it was such a big show. Like, it was the first year that Uncle Dick became the
Uncle Dick!
artistic director of Child Day.
You watching Uncle Dick?
It was like a really glam show, and I really loved my item. Like, it was just amazing.
Mustafa! Yeah, I remember that too. Okay, I think that was really certainly an exciting period for all of us, Child 8, and there are so many big shows. Now you're in NDP, which is very special because this is a very special year, an extraordinary year. So after NDP, on August 9, you're going to be, on that night you're going to be performing, right? It's live, right? Oh, yeah. So what are the next big projects after that?
I plan to continue Academy of Stars and finish the piece that I'm doing. It's called Bugsy Malone, and I am the main character. I am Bugsy Malone. And then I'm planning on trying to get into more big shows with AOS and try to do more solos and meet new people.
That's right. Oh, that's exciting. And how about you, Jyotsnaa?
My current project would be PSLE,
PSLE!
since I'm in my P6 year.
I banned that word on this show. PSLE.
But afterwards, post PSLE, I plan to keep keep going with Academy of Stars and keep going for classes here. But for now, it would be NDP with my mom actually, because she's dancing with me this year. With
Your
us.
mom is performing with you in NDP. That's
Yes.
so special. Oh, Teacher May, congratulations. I'm so glad that you got mentioned on the show. You're going to be performing. Singapore Best Young Talents.
So now NDP, PSLE.
Yes, and I think that we're very proud of you both, okay, representing us to perform in National Day concert, and there are only like 100 performers or so. Oh, wow, okay.
300 performers and 50 audiences.
300 performances, 300 performers and 50 in the audience,
Yeah,
but 3
and-
million people will be watching you.
Yeah, and we can't go up to more than 50 on the stage because of social distancing, and the stage is smaller, so we can't go too close.
No close, no close.
But I definitely must say that with all of these like COVID measures, we have to think about the positives. So like because of all these COVID measures, we actually get to meet the celebrities up close and personal.
Celebrities, like who? Oh, is it NDA? They put on TV already, what? No? No? So, okay, no name droppings here. Fine. Fine, be like that. Okay, guys, it's time for you to sing. You do know that you have to sing for this show, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, this is the first time we're actually going to have performances live here. You guys got to be ready. You guys got to be ready. Home audience, when they're singing, you can always drop us a line and tell us how much you love their singing and how good they are and so on and so forth, okay? So Loic, you can start the ball rolling, run along and get ready, okay? All right, so Jyotsnaa, what are you going to be singing?
So I'll be singing Big Spender by Shirley Bassey.
Shirley Bassey. Wow, you're only 12. How come you know Shirley Bassey?
Well, my mom actually loves to teach me like all these kind of songs because they really suit, I guess, my voice tone. And also I really love like particularly really jazzy songs and like these
Yeah.
kind of like I'm
Yeah.
personally a really oldie in my songs. I really love them.
You speak like an OD too. You speak like you're older
Influenced
than
by
me.
my mom.
Yeah. You're teaching me stuff, Jyotsnaa. You really speak like you're older than me. I remembered your song Big Spender by Shirley Bassey, and that was when you sang it at 3 years old. I was like, what's this little girl in diapers? Still diapers, right? You were wearing diapers on stage,
Yes.
right? And then you had this feather boa and, hey, Big Spender. Oh my God.
Actually, that's the main reason why I chose this song because I felt that it was really meaningful to me and really memorable. 'cause of
Meaningful
Pop
as
Star of the Year.
to sing now. I thought it was
Yeah.
meaningful for you to sing at 3 years old. Hey, Big Spender. I didn't quite understand that. Okay. Anyway, so Loic's gonna go first, and Loic is covering the song by an Australian singer. Her name is Lenka. Okay, and he's gonna be singing The Show. So over to you, Loic.
Slow it down, make it stop, or else my heart is gonna pop. 'Cause it's too much, yeah, it's a lot to be something I'm not. I'm a fool out of love, 'cause I just can't get enough. I'm just a little bit caught in the middle. Life is a maze, and love is a riddle. I don't know where to go. is a maze, and love is a riddle. I don't know where to go, can't do it alone. I've tried, and I don't know why. I'm just a little boy lost in the moment. I'm so scared, but I don't show it. I can't figure it out. It's bringing me down. I know I've got to let go and just enjoy the show. Dum-dee-dum, da-dum-dee-dum. Just enjoy the show. I want my money back. I want my money back. I want my money back. Just enjoy the show. I want my money back. I want my money back. I want my money back. Just enjoy the show.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, sour fine. So wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't say hello to everyone I see. Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me. Say, wouldn't you like to have fun, fun, fun? How about a few laughs, laughs? Let me show you a good time. Let me show you a good time. The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, sour fine. So wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't say hello to everyone I see. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Spend a little time with me.
And welcome back. That was such a wonderful performance from both of you. Congratulations. I'm going to drink to that. You got what, your vino? Okay, sorry, I'm the only one to let it drink. Cheers, cheers, everybody. That was great.
Oh, refreshing.
Okay, so keep those messages coming, people, because I think they did a great show. And, you know, just not during rehearsal, right? And I thought that was quite fun when you guys put on your accent. You could put on an Australian accent.
Hello, my name is Loic and I am Australian.
No, you're not, you're French.
No, I am French and Singaporean.
French and Singaporean. Okay, very good. Speak a little bit of French.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Loïc et j'ai 11 ans et Académie des étoiles m'aide beaucoup à faire ce que je suis en train de faire maintenant. Et merci Academy of Stars.
Je t'aime.
I'm hearing wrong.
You know what's je t'aime, right?
I forgot.
It's I love you.
I see.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Okay,
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime has a Singaporean accent. How about you? What accent can you put on?
Well, ever since I was 6 years old, my mom used to play BBC News in the car, and that's what influenced me to have this British accent. But ever since I dropped the accent, and yeah, I've had more of a mixed accent of Singaporean, and I don't know. So yeah, this is my British accent, and hope you guys like it.
It sounds mighty real.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Okay, but since it's National Day and Singapore's birthday, how about some local accent, huh?
Of course.
Of course lah.
哎，我给你说，这个我可以做的。
I don't understand Chinese.
I definitely can one.
Can you repeat what
Can
you
you
said?
speak China? Can you speak local accent?
I don't know lah.
Fake Singaporean explode.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go on to some Singapore trivia questions. Don't panic. It's multiple choice, okay? It's multiple choice, all right? So what the audience can do also is to take part by typing in the comments, but no prizes for you. Just answer. See how smart you are, okay? All right, first question. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, what does the crescent on our flag represent? Multiple choice. A young nation. B, sharp and flexible. C, contact lens, can see clearly. 4, friends with the Russians.
I think the most matured answer would be A.
But I think maybe C would be funny.
Also, the crescent moon would mean a contact lens
Yeah.
for you. Oh, okay. So we can see clearly and far.
Yeah, we
And you say.
we can see the future of Singapore. And
That's-
and so
That's a good one. That's
Actually,
a good
now
one.
I'm having mixed feelings, you know. It could be number 1, to have a young nation, or number 4, to be friends with the Russians. What do you guys think?
All of the above.
I
Okay,
Yeah,
the
all of
correct,
the
no,
above.
no,
the correct
I'm not.
answer is a
Maybe-
young nation. Moving on, next.
Ooh.
Good one there. Okay, very good. You kind of answered it correctly. I can see clearly now it's also quite correct, but unfortunately it's a young nation. We're still young at 55. At 55, we're still young, so I'm fine.
Maybe.
Yes.
Well,
I
maybe-
am very young. Okay, second question. Orchard Road used to be an orchard. Do you know that it is an orchard? You know,
Yeah.
really you know. Okay, what kind of orchard?
Um.
A, banana. B, rambutan. C, durian. D, nutmeg. I bet you this one you don't know.
I do know.
You do
I
know?
bet you I do know.
Okay, which one is it?
I know that the answer is D, but
But you sure you know what a nutmeg is?
no.
Why
I
would
don't
why
know.
would you pick nutmeg? What?
At first, I wanted to pick nutmeg because it sounds like the most unique one, but I'm also now having mixed feelings between all of the choices. Like number 3, durian. Singaporeans love durian, right? Yeah, could be durian lah. And then rambutan also maybe, but I'm gonna go with C, durian.
You want to lock it in?
D.
Lock
I'm
in.
locked with D.
You want to lock it in?
Yes. Locking in durian.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
the answer is, I think there's too much jelly beans flying around now. The answer is nutmeg.
Knew it.
Have more. You notice half of it is gone.
Nobody needs to know that.
No, half of the jelly beans gone. Okay. Next question. What do the 5 stars on our flag represent? Democracy, peace, progress, justice, and is it fame? Is it Academy of Stars? Is it
stars, 5 stars.
equality? Or is it money?
We should put Academy of Stars as 5 stars for the Singapore.
I'm gonna go with 4, money, because the most important thing in life that everyone must have is money.
Yeah.
4, actually no. I'm gonna lock in number 3, equality.
Equality.
Yeah.
I think C is like the most mature answer, but yeah. I
But
guess,
why do we have to be matured here? We're talking about
I'll
featuring
choose B. I'll
young
choose B.
talents. We
I
have
choose B. Academy of Stars.
Yeah.
Go Academy of Stars.
and the answer is equality. Oh yeah, but Academy of Stars is a good answer.
Yeah,
The 5th star and the flag is Academy of Stars. That's great. Okay,
It is.
this one you all should know, right? What is Singapore's national flower? The rose, hibiscus, Vanda Miss Joachim orchids, or geranium?
I'm gonna go with
Geranium.
C, Vanda Miss Joachim orchids.
Okay, is that a matured answer?
Yes.
That's a matured answer?
I'll go with D. I have no idea, but I'll just go with D.
I learned about this in school social studies.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, he hasn't reached P6 yet. It's okay. Are you P1?
5.
Oh, very good. Very good. And the answer is
Oh.
Vanda Miss Joachim Orchid.
Okay.
Very good. Do you know
Fine.
what that is, Loic? It's an orchid.
Okay.
What color is the orchid?
I don't know.
If I'm not wrong, it's like a really deep pinkish.
Actually, I don't know.
Right? No,
Have more jello beans.
I'm gonna get a tooth decay by the end of
Okay,
the
you
day.
stop being so mature.
No, I can't help it. I've had
Okay.
over 20.
All right. All right. Last question. Which year was Singapore's first National Day? Minus what?
55, right?
55.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Minus
I-
55. Wait,
I
let
don't
me do
know.
the math.
I can't remember this, but Singapore
35.
gained our independence in 1965, so I'm gonna go with we professionally had a national day in 1966. I don't know.
That sounds like a good
no,
guess.
1966 is C, right?
C.
Wait,
Yes,
that is
1966. C.
30, wait.
Okay, it's 1964, 65, 66, or 67.
Wait. 60.
Are you still
65 or
counting,
66?
Loic? The show's gonna be over.
No!
Are you still counting? Microphone up.
Minus 55 is 1965, but I'm not really sure if it's 1965 or 66 because
When were you born? When were you born? What year were you born?
2009.
2009. Okay, all right. Okay, when do you come to Singapore?
2010, I think.
2010. Okay, so we forgive you because Singapore's independence is 1965.
I know. I learned it in history, but yeah.
Not that you were born in 1965 that you know about
No.
it, right? So anyway, yes, you learned it in history. So
But
you're
I wasn't
right.
sure if NGP started in 1965 or 66.
I think it's more likely 66 because we gained independence on August 9, 1965.
Okay,
so we couldn't have had a national day on
I'll just
the
try.
same day.
I'll just try C.
Yeah,
I'll try
C,
with
C,
C.
Try.
C.
We try.
Lock in,
Okay,
lock in
exam.
C.
Lock in C is correct. It's 1966.
Yay!
I was born like 40 years after that, so.
I
That
see.
was-
Do the math. How
Yeah,
old
but I
are
know,
you?
1966, and that was our birthday. Okay, that's quite fun playing games with you, so I think we're going to play some more.
Yeah.
Okay, but this time we're going to
Wait,
play
you're
my
playing?
favorite game. It's called Heads Up.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you know what Heads Up, right? It's from
Yes.
Alan, so you're going to kind of guess what somebody describe and somebody guess, and you have 1 minute to answer 15 questions. So who wants to guess and who wants to describe?
I have no idea. You can choose.
I think I'll go with describing.
Okay, describe. So Loic,
Okay.
you are going to put the thing on your head, okay? Okay, let's
Okay.
swap places. All right, come, let's go. Okay, here we go.
Alright.
It's up. I'm just going to look pretty here. Okay.
We got our iPad.
Okay, so
We got the iPad.
play. Place on forehead. Touch screen.
Okay, place it on your forehead. Get ready. Ready?
Oh, it's a very famous dessert in Singapore. Really famous. There's like
Durian, mango sago.
It's cold.
yeah, it's cold. It's cold.
It's got nuts inside there.
It's shaved. It's shaved.
Literal translation is cold thing with nuts inside.
I don't know.
Okay, then we'll give it a pass. Oh, it's Singapore's national language.
English?
No. No,
The one that I asked you all to do just now.
We tried it earlier.
Australian?
No, we tried it together.
Singaporean?
No, our national language. Come on. Okay, I'll break it down for you. Singaporean, English.
Singlish.
Yes. Malay name for Singapore.
Singapore.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know how. Time's up.
Okay, what did I get?
How many did you get?
Show it to the screen.
Well, how many did you get?
2 out of 4.
Waterfall.
2 out of 4? Okay,
Well,
so...
we tried.
Well, that is actually pretty good. You got 2 correct. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. We have some questions from the audience. It seems that some questions are coming up, right? So we're going to ask some questions. Jyotsnaa, how do you think your years of, okay, sorry, got to change places. 'Cause I'm a bit odd sitting here. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, this is much better. We have some questions from the audience, and we'd like to ask you some questions that has come in online, which is great. Are you ready?
Yes.
They're not trivial questions.
Sure.
They're questions about
Okay.
you. Okay. So, Jyotsnaa, how do you think your years of singing, dancing, and performing will help you where school is concerned? Seriously, school? Yes. Do you think you can apply it to what you're studying?
Actually, in a certain sense, yes, because for school, I think it is very important that we carry a certain set of values with us to school every day to keep us going. So performing arts plays a really big part in that, and I would definitely recommend it. And to be very honest, actually, performing arts also helps you in your DSA application process. So that is where Academy of Stars actually really helped me a lot, because they gave me a lot of performing experience, and this helped me with my DSA selection process for my desired secondary school.
Okay, that's great. I think performing arts actually can help you because you can be a lot more focused, right? Like you said, resilient.
And we
Right.
definitely learn to believe in ourselves and have that sense of determination.
Yeah, I think so too. And you become creative.
Definitely.
For sure. Okay, it's a question for Loic, actually. Quite a cute question. I mean, interesting question. The question, I don't know who it's from, but it says that you are so cute. Where can I meet you live in person?
Is this a girl?
Well,
How old are you?
Doesn't matter. Where can I meet you live in person? Okay, where can they meet you if they come?
You guys can come at AOS. You guys can come on Sunday at 11 to 5. But if I'm in my lesson, I'm in lesson from 11 to 12, so 12 to 2.
That's right. I remember 12 to 2, you're usually sitting out there playing your game. He's having his lesson, his comms lesson from 11 to 12. And then you have Marvelous, which is your Broadway class from 3 to 5. Okay, that's your schedule on a Sunday. That's good. Okay, Jyotsnaa, since you started performing at 3 years old, what are your most memorable moments of your performing arts journey? This is a serious question.
My mind is kind of going blank, but I guess it will be the first time I stepped out onto stage when teacher KP sent me out onto stage, because that's the first time I actually
nice.
came to Kids Performing Academy of the Arts, and that's the first time I met everyone here. So that would definitely be the most memorable experience. I mean,
You can
she's
still
my
remember?
mentor. Yeah.
Thank you.
She's been my mentor ever since I was 3, so it definitely means a lot to me that she was the first one to send me out onto the stage.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you very much. And you were wearing diapers. I didn't know that I was carrying you in diapers. So that's like how many years ago? Was it 9 years ago?
9 years.
Yeah, it's scary to think that 9 years have just flown by. So I've grown 9 years older. Okay, how was the rehearsal process for you, Loic? It seems this question is from Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Everybody say hi, Melissa. Okay, hi, Melissa. Okay, Melissa asked, how's your rehearsal process this year? I'm not sure what she's referring to. I think we've mentioned that. Would you like to talk about any other things to Melissa?
AOS is hard, but it's very fun at the same time. We can meet friends and play together during our breaks, but our breaks are like 5 minutes. But even so, we can always like practice singing together and dancing and musical theater. It's really fun.
Okay, so a final question for both of you. Are there any tips that you would like to share with all the young performers out there that would like to be in your shoes? Any tips for performing on a big stage?
I might go on and on, but I'm just gonna say one. I guess it would definitely be like, I've heard this before where you only need one person to believe in you, and that person is yourself. So you should definitely believe in yourself and you can do it. So just keep motivating yourself and pushing yourself further, and don't give up in what you do.
Oh, you're like grandma. Thanks for teaching us that. That's great. Loic, what's the lesson?
If you make a mistake, don't double take or don't go back. Just move forward and don't give up. And
Yeah, never give up, right?
Yeah.
That seems to be the lesson that we, stays on your mind all
Confidence
the time.
is key.
Confidence is key. Great. So you heard it from the young performers out there. These are the lessons that you can learn from them. We hope to be able to see more young performers out there performing. Be brave, all right? So just do it. Like Nike says, just do it. Okay? So
Shout out to you, Nike.
Oh, yeah. Next time we get some sponsorship from Nike.
Sponsor us, sponsor.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you very much for being on our very first
Thank you for having
National Day
us.
special. This is our second episode, so do tune in. Tell your friends to tune in for further episodes, okay? We're going to be featuring young talents every episode that we can. All right? Thank you so very much. And now it's time for new news. New news. Tonight we're going to be launching our very own home video. I mean home, the song Home. That Home that was written by Digley. That's right. And what is so different about ours? Because ours is sung in 4 national languages. That's right. We did it last year, 7.5 minutes, a very long song. So this year we have cut it short. We still have 4 languages, and Melissa Hacker sang it in English. Shah Rizwan sang it in Malay. We have Emily Ho singing it in Chinese, and our own Jyotsnaa Jayashanker has sang it in Tamil. And you know why it's also special? Because this year it's arranged by my very good friend Stephen Francis, and we have live musicians that have played ethnic instruments on this particular video, on this particular soundtrack. So we have the erhu, the kompang, and we also have the tabla. So I really hope that you enjoy our rendition of this year's Home. And Dick, I also hope that you enjoy it and you like it very much, because this is our tribute to Singapore. Home.
Choose to go, I will always recall the city, know every street and shore, sail down the river which brings us life, winding through my Singapore.
Di sini sesungguhnya kita kan bersama, itulah impian menantikan keindahan. Pastinya di sini negara sejati, di sini ku takkan sendirian, di sinilah tanah airku.
再也不会看到彷徨，不会再学以回头望。我要
Well, I hope that you've enjoyed the show and you've enjoyed the video. And thank you once again, Stephen Francis, for working on that project with me. I really appreciate that very much. Okay, and auditions. Just to remind all of you, please, if you're keen to be our next actor in the next generation on stage, we have our All Stars Playhouse. We're still calling for auditions. Rehearsal's gonna start soon, so please send in your entries to AOS Live at Academy of Stars. We've put everything on the academyofstars.com website, so you can find the details on there. So do send that in, and we have come to the end of the show. Well, that's it for tonight's episode of another outstanding show featuring Singapore's best young talents. We hope that you've enjoyed the show as much as I have enjoyed hosting it, and I would also like to thank Jyotsnaa and Loic for joining us on this show. We still have this contest that's going on. Send in your feelings or what Singapore means to you in less than 20 words. Send it to aoslive@academyofstars.com. Okay, send in your feelings and what Singapore means to you in less than 20 words to aoslive@academyofstars.com. And we will be giving you a free singing lessons if your answer has been selected. Okay, so next session will be our next episode, episode 3, will be on the 20th of August. And this time it will star our very own singing champion, Shah Rizwan. Yes, he's a singer and actor. So do catch us on the 20th of August at 7 p.m. for another outstanding show. This is Kuo Po signing out from Academy of Stars.